any problem with these things so far. These are mostly theoretical things. Practically speaking, what we are going to deal with is, you are going to be given a distribution of sample means. You will be given that. Then you will be given these other things like your population, mu, and from there on you have to do all these calculations. Mostly you will be given this kind of data. That's your data. Based on that data, then you do rest of the calculation. The only difference, we are still going to use the z-score, but the formula for z-score here is different. Before it was individual raw score, which was x. Now instead of x, we are using a specific sample mean. That's why we have m. Before we had only sigma, which was the standard deviation. Since we are dealing with sampling distribution of means, we are still dealing with standard deviation. However, if you recall this page, the standard deviation in this case is called standard error of the mean. That's why the symbol is different. This is the sigma m. That's the standard error. That's all is the difference between the previous z-score and this present z-score. But other than that, we are still dealing with this probability, proportion, percentage, everything. Let me ask you a question. If you have if you have a sample of 100 people, and in that sample you have 69 women and 31 men, how do you calculate the proportion of men and the proportion of women? You have a sample of 100 people overall in your sample. In that sample you have 69 women and 31 men. How do you calculate the proportion of men and the proportion of women? Because once we calculate that proportion, we can easily get on or convert it into percentage. So, yeah. So the proportion of women will be 69 divided by 100. Proportion of men will be 31 divided by 100. That's the proportion. You multiply it by 100, you get percentage. So let's work on these samples.